Hello and welcome to Chapter 5, Systems Design, Job Order Costing. In this chapter, we have a number of learning objectives. We have 2 pages of them, and really this is going to be broken down into 4 different videos. The first one, this one, is going to be relatively short because we need to just figure out what is the difference between process costing and job order costing. What are some examples of organizations, companies that would use each of these, and then some quick practice on ensuring that you understand the difference between the two. And then from there, really, it'll be about you practicing on your own because it is an identification as to which kind of company would use which different costing method. From there, we will understand how do we allocate the indirect manufacturing overhead costs throughout the year when maybe we don't know what the ending costs will be. So when would we do that? Why would we do that? Then the next set of videos would be recording all the journal entries to reflect those that flow of different costs. And then the last video will focus on what happens to that under or over applied overhead costing that we have allocated. Where does it go? What journal entry or entries do we do? All right, so first off, let us look at distinguishing between process costing and job order costing. In Chapter 5, this chapter, you'll be looking at job costing. And in Chapter 6 that we won't be covering in Managerial Accounting, that's when they would be looking at process costing. So we're focusing on job order costing. Job order costing has many different products are produced each period. These products are manufactured to order. The unique nature of each order requires the tracing or allocating to each job and maintaining cost records for each job. So some examples include Bombardier, the aircraft manufacturer. You would create the aircraft to order, and each aircraft is likely different from the other aircraft, whether it's specific seat modifications, or if it's a fancy plane for fancy people, maybe there's fewer seats and more lounge type areas, which I guess would still be seating, but you know what I mean? So more customizable. It could also be like a large scale construction, building construction, where you have literally like it's made to order. It's a building. It's not. Now, where's an example where it could be more process costing? If it's not unique and identifiable, it might be if you're making 100 tiny homes that are not customizable. You get like product A, product B, or product C, tiny home. But as far as large scale manufacturing construction projects, that would be job order costing. All right, so process costing. Conversely, process costing is when a company produces many units of a single product. That one single product is indistinguishable from other units of that product. This identical nature of each unit of product enables assigning the same average costs per unit. So when I think of process costing, I think of toilet paper. Like toilet paper is toilet paper is toilet paper. It's not like when you get your Bounty or your Purex or whatever, no name from President's Choice or whatnot. It's not like you look at the first roll and you can distinguish it from the second roll and you can distinguish it from the other package that you bought 10 months ago, right? Like a roll is a roll is a roll. That would be process costing. Other examples include cement mixing, oil, so like Petro-Canada's refining of oil, and Coca-Cola, so when they're mixing and bottling their beverages. All right, let's look at a quick check. Consider pausing the video and reading this question. Which following types of companies would likely to use job order costing rather than process costing? Choose all that apply. And as a hint, there are 3 correct answers. So take a pause and I'll see you back in a moment. All right, welcome back. If you said architects, caterers for wedding reception, and a builder for commercial fishing vessels, you would be correct. So, toilet paper is a lot like Kleenex. You don't know one sheet from another, one box from another. That's process. However, architects are likely brought in to design and oversee large-scale, unique, custom projects. Ketchup's a lot like toilet paper. One bottle is one bottle is one bottle. Ketchup is ketchup is ketchup. However, A wedding reception typically has lots of planning. It typically has lots of, dietary restrictions, as well as, make this special or make that special. And so it's not like the cater for wedding reception just has one offer. Wedding reception, no, like they're likely working with the couple to come up with custom solutions. And similarly, the builder of a commercial fishing vessel, what kind of fish are you fishing? Where are you fishing it in? How big do you want this vessel to be? It's going to be custom and more like a job, and job order costing is applicable. All right, so great work on this initial kind of warm up. Make sure you do lots of practice. It is good to just be able to be like, okay, this is more likely this is more likely this, because the next couple of videos we'll get into some quants and some more application. Alrighty, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.